Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to some more EVE Online, and in today's video I'm taking a look at another Tech 1 battleship option for the Crimson Harvest. It is the Praxis. There are two reasons why I'm trying this ship out. Number one, it's you guys. Some of you guys did put in the comments that I should take a look at the Praxis and that it basically does this without any real trouble. And the other one was of course my experience with the Dominics. The useless high slots are a problem, and so of course now that we've got launchers in the Praxis we can choose whichever weapon system we want there. This will feel pretty damn amazing. I did one side before. My number one lesson is they really don't like your drones, so we're going to try and do this the right way this time. I lost two of my hammerheads in the first side that I did there, but I think we can manage by balancing a bit more between the guards and the hobgoblins depending on the target. So here we go, the Praxis in the Crimson Gauntlet. Let's launch the mobile tractor unit for our loot. Let's start targeting these frigates, and we start out with precision heavy missiles, which will actually hit these guys pretty well. The one big disadvantage is true, is that the targeting of small frigates takes a long time. I don't think it's worth sacrificing a mid-slot for a booster personally. I'd rather just have better tank or better utility or things like that. But let's show this off a little bit. Let's maybe send the drones on the Blood Raider frigate. That one is like a little bit tougher than the bottom feeder, and then also showing off that the missiles do hit that fast bottom feeder pretty effectively. Two shots and we're almost through its armor, and then of course your small drones can help as well. Second wave, I think we could, well, it's three frigates and a cruiser, so I don't think it's worth switching ammo types at this point. And I'm of course, just like with the Dominics, gonna try to just sit here and see what happens. Let's see what they want to target first. Alright, let's go after the cruiser. Let's use these precision missiles. The range, well, 31 kilometers, it's not great, but for the second spawn it will do the work quite nicely. And yeah, that's the cruiser just completely gone. Next up we've got the Raider frigate and the bottom feeder actually webbing me, which is a bit annoying, but you can see even on this time we'll switch around maybe just to show you guys the performance of the missiles on a regular Blood Raider frigate. That one is gone, so let's put the drones on the bottom feeder this time. And let's put the missiles on the Blood Raider frigate. That one doesn't have that much HP, but then here shields just gone in a single volley. So with the precision missiles, it basically does give you, and let's not forget to claim the rewards, it does give you that nice ability to do damage even to these smaller targets, and they are taken out without any real problem. One quick shield boost to be at full. Let's get our heavy missiles out. And then let's, whoops, don't want to do that. I actually just want to grab this one. Target the, one of the shield generators there. Go back to combat. And we're not in range, so it's 50 kilometers to get there. The flight time of my missiles is only 47 kilometers. But I do take some Garde IIs here. And those guys will pop that shield, or at least hit that shield with 455. 3 misses, a little bit disappointing, but there we go. 2 shots. It was only one shot last time. Let's definitely try to target these frigates as well. And now I do think that you'll see that they really don't like my drones. We'll see that pretty soon. But for now, let's also maybe try to take care of these little frigates while we can. Right, guards going after that, but here's a Blood Raider frigate. And that one is still not within 46 kilometers. Maybe I should also try how would the damage be if I use these heavy missiles on that bottom feeder. And now at 27 kilometers we're obviously having some problems still tracking those guys with my guards. Let's see if we can hit that bottom feeder. We do not. Yeah, the hits, it's just not very effective. So I basically think that we're better off choosing some larger targets, like pretty much two-shotting that cruiser, going after the next cruiser. Look at those 4 sentries doing their job quite well, and well, we'll just have to tank for a little bit while we take some more damage. Next up we'll take the boss. Go like that, and I think you will recognize that this will be a lot better damage than in the Dominic's on this battle cruiser. It's got a serious tank and it's got some really good HP, but here is the problem, of course. They really don't like my drones, which are damaging them quite heavily, and so I think that the best way to go about this is to just, you know, keep tanking a little bit, then put out some Hobgoblins. They don't seem to be primaried all that much, and just keep going with the heavy missiles for those bigger targets. The shield effects on this ship, my god, they're beautiful. Society of Conscious Thought ship looks absolutely amazing. And next up, let's just try to finish the Splendor Cook just a little bit more. There we go. Then let's go after the cruiser. And maybe what I could try to do is just grab these Hobgoblins and tell them to go after these small guys. And then we've got more missiles for the battleship. But yeah, I think a Microwarpdrive fit as well, just so I could try to get out of dodge. Small refit to be PvP ready, I think, as well. You just want like a long point or maybe a scram or something like that. But I love the just massive shield that we've got here. And I think I'm cap stable if I just keep using the large shield booster too. So for now, we are still doing okay. And basically, I think the best method is to keep switching between your Hobgoblins and your Guard. So we're going to finish this. Then we're actually gonna load some precision missiles in case of this lasting long enough for us to do that reload. And then we'll have the final wave, of course. So there we go. Blop, you're next, adding some missile damage. Blop, he is gone. Good. And apparently, also a lesson that I needed to learn, you don't need to target any of these structures here in the middle in order to trigger the next wave. You just have to wait for those guys to show up. Which way to go? I'm basically thinking, let's use the heavy missiles on the cruisers right from the bat and use the Hobgoblins to go after the frigates right off the bat. I think this is basically what the design philosophy for my current fit here with the Praxis is, have all of those guys be able to... Oh, and I should also again not forget to claim my rewards, which is to have those specific tools for those specific jobs. So here, for instance, that's the cruiser. My Hobgoblins are going after that destroyer boss, doing quite well. And look at the damage application on the cruiser, not bad. Let's go after the frigates with my drones, and then we'll probably be able to just combine missiles with guards on the battleships. So here we go. This basically works the fastest. What I tried to do at this phase in the first one that I ran was go with the medium drones, go with the hammerheads. Those guys were targeted like crazy. One of them was basically volleyed off the field, and the Hobgoblins seem to be below the NPC radar basically. And this allows you to first take care of the frigates. I'm hoping that now I'm just grabbing enough aggro, you could say, from the missiles on these heavy ships that I'll just be able to switch out to the guards and not to worry about things too much. So that's the frigates done. I've got the specialized drones for that, and then we just switch to our 4 guards and we get to work on the scum lords, which, as you can tell here, those are pretty good hits. 1500 and then 300 up to 500 damage from the guards individually. Also, the Hobgoblins are not that tanky. The guards are a lot more tanky, and you know, even if they would switch to some of those, they'd be dead before scratching the surface of my drone. So this is definitely a super nice recommendation. I basically do feel that the Praxis is going to replace the Dominics in a lot of cases. The Dominics, I like the tank, and then you do have a nice PvP fit in the one that I used last time. But for PvE, you've got the shield tank, you've got the missiles, you've got the drones, you've got the 7/7 slot layout. It's just crazy good, and also it only costs like 100 million ISK or something like that in GT at the moment. So I immediately bought a second one, and it's absolutely worth it. This is an incredible ship. I should have taken a look at it a lot sooner than this. I'm amazed. This is great. I was considering for that that high slot problem with the Dominics, should I buy maybe grab my golem at some point? It's 1.6 billion. I was like, oh man, what should I do? Grab a rattlesnake. Well, let's take a look at the Praxis, and super impressed with this ship. Highly recommended that you take a look at that if you're looking for that Tick 1 battleship option. And that's gonna be it for this one, guys. Pretty decently efficient gauntlet run. We've got some more points, and I'll keep going. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.